Hello everyone, this is Zainab, your physics educator at Study Room. So in this video, we are going to start with a very interesting chapter, that is some natural phenomena. Now, what is this natural phenomenon? In our daily lives, we experience some things which happen naturally, some actions which occur in the environment naturally. No man makes it happen. So these constitute of natural phenomena. Let's get started with this chapter. Now, have you seen the sparks on an electric pole when wires become loose? Or have you seen sparks when a plug is loose in its socket? There must be some kind of lightning sparks which you must have definitely come across sometimes. So, what are these? Now, lightning. Lightning is an electric discharge or an electric spark that occurs in nature on a major scale. It occurs on a major scale. So, what is lightning? Lightning is an electrical discharge or an electrical spark that occurs in nature on a major scale. Now, how is it caused? It is caused by the accumulation of charges in the clouds. So, when charges get accumulated in the clouds, that time lightning occurs. Simple enough. So, did you know this? That in ancient times, people did not understand the cause of sparks. They were therefore afraid of lightning and thought that the wrath of gods was visiting them. This is very impractical. Obviously, there is a very huge reason behind lightning and how does it occur and why does it occur. During those ancient times, science hadn't progressed so much. So that's why people used to believe that wrath of gods was visiting them, but that is not the case. It is because of the accumulation of charges that lightning occurs, right? Now, have you seen that when you take off woolen or polyester clothes, your hair strands on end, it stands out. Your hair stands on the end. If you take these clothes in the dark, you even see a spark and hear a crackling sound. So now how does it happen? What is the reason behind this? The sparks that the Greeks knew about. Now, Greeks had certain hypotheses, certain theories on sparks. Now, what was that? Let's have a look. The ancient Greeks knew as early as 600 BC, that is before Christ, that when amber is a kind of resin, was rubbed with fur. Now, this amber, when rubbed with fur, it attracted light objects such as hair. In 1752, Benjamin Franklin, an American scientist, showed that lightning and the spark from your clothes are essentially some phenomena, that is, natural phenomena. Now, let's perform this activity. Now, what do? You take a plastic refill and rub it with some polythene cloth. Now, as soon as you rub it with polythene cloth, what will you observe is that when a plastic refill is rubbed with polythene, it acquires a small electric charge. Similarly, when a plastic comb, when it is rubbed with dry hair, what do? You take a plastic comb and keep your hair dry. Do not apply any oil or anything, and you rub that comb on your dry hair. You will observe that it acquires a small charge. These objects are called charged objects. In the process of charging the refill, the plastic comb, polythene and hair also gets charged. Correct? So as you started charging the refill and the plastic comb, the polythene, that was the polythene cloth and the dry hair, they also get charged. Correct? Now, what are the types of charges? And let's see their interaction. Let's perform this activity. Now let's perform an activity to see the types of charges and their interaction. What do? You inflate two balloons and you hang it somewhere such that both the balloons does not touch each other. Now you rub both the balloons with a woolen cloth. After you rub both the balloons with the woolen cloth, what will you observe is that both the balloons repel each other. That is, a charged balloon repelled another charged balloon. This is exactly what you will observe, that both the balloons are repelling each other after the woolen cloth is rubbed on them. Let's perform another activity. What do? You take a refill, a plastic refill, and you rub it with a polythene. Now you take a plastic tumbler and put that refill in it. Now you take another refill and do the same activity, that is, you rub it with a polythene. Then later on you bring the second refill towards the first refill. What will you observe here is that a charged refill repelled another charged refill. That is, there is some kind of repulsion between them. Correct? Now, one more activity. What do? You take the refill in the same way and put it in the tumbler after rubbing it with a polythene. And you take an inflated balloon and rub it with a woolen cloth, and now you bring the inflated balloon towards the refill. Here you will observe that a charged balloon attracted a charged refill. Right? So, from all these activities, let's see what are the types of charges. The charge acquired by a glass rod when it is rubbed with silk is positive. The other kind of charge is said to be negative. So there are two kinds of charges, that one is positive and one is negative. So when a charged glass rod is brought near a charged plastic straw rubbed with polythene, there is attraction between the two, because one must be possessing positive charge and one must be possessing a negative charge, and positive charge and negative charge always attracts each other. So we can say that the plastic straw would carry a negative charge. Correct? Now, electric current. What is electric current? The electrical charges generated by rubbing are static. They do not move by themselves. When a charge moves, they constitute an electric current. So what is electric current? Electric current is nothing but charges in motion. So the current in a circuit which makes a bulb glow, or the current that makes a wire hot, is nothing but a motion of charges. That is electric current. Right? Very simple. So this was all for this video. In this video, we learned about lightning. How does lightning occur? What are the types of charges? We even saw activities related to it, and we saw what is electric current. In the next video, we are going to learn about the transfer of charges. Okay? So I'll connect with you next time on Study Room. Till then, thank you and see you next time.